I've got a different perspective for you on how to think about success, so stay tuned. Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, we lead, we inspire. And recently I read an article by a gentleman just simply known as David O. All right, the title of the article was "What Will Smith Said to Charlie Rose Will Change the Way You Think About Success." I liked it. I want to share it with you. I think it will be helpful. Once again, coming from a different direction than I come from, saying the same thing, perhaps this particular paradigm, this particular viewpoint will resonate with you. And if that's the case, we've achieved our objective, haven't we? Let's get right to the article. In 2002, Will Smith appeared on the talk show called Charlie Rose, named after the host. Charlie Rose interviews guests who've been successful across several industries, especially in business. In this interview, Will Smith breaks down success from a glamorous future ambition into a task of the present moment. He said, and I'm quoting, "I learned very young from my parents that you don't try to build a wall. You don't set out to build a wall. You don't say, I'm going to build the biggest, baddest, greatest wall that's ever been built. You don't start there building a wall. You say, I'm going to lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. There will not be one brick on the face of the earth that is laid better than this brick that I'm going to lay in the next 10 minutes. And you do that every single day, and soon you have a wall." Once again, that's from Will Smith. Will Smith admitted that this thinking gives him a psychological advantage over a lot of people he's been in competition with in different situations. The much younger Will Smith went on to say this: "It's difficult to take the first step when you look at how big the task is. The task is never huge to me. It's always one brick at a time." What I've often said, break things down into the smallest components. The smallest components get to a starting line. Will Smith apparently agrees. This is a phenomenal lesson for leaders and entrepreneurs. The big picture is great, but success is going to come by putting your best into the present task of today. Long-term success is created by putting the best effort into what you do today. Here's the first daily question. The lesson from Will Smith created a task that has now become a part of my morning routine. After my morning affirmations, 2 questions are lying on my desk that must be answered. The first one is, who am I going to be today? This is a simple but powerful question, and the answer for each day has to be different based upon specific responsibilities that the day requires. On the day that I write this, my answer is, I'm going to be a great follow-up business person, and I strive to be the best at follow-up. Here are some other examples of some great answers. To be a successful course creator, to be an inspiring leader, to be a great writer, to be a studious student, to be an empowering teacher, to be a diligent researcher, to be a persistent go-getter. I mean, there's a zillion really good answers. Who are you going to be? And at the end of the day, you can judge yourself. Were you who you said you were going to be at the beginning of the day? The outcome may not be as you expected, but were you who you said you would be? This is a great way to be accountable to yourself for your life. If at the end of the day you discover that your day went in a different direction, you think about who you were that day. If it is good, write it down. If it's not good, lay the groundwork for corrections before you sleep. This is not limited to business alone. It could extend to other areas of life. For example, maybe you're going to spend a lot of time with your kids on a particular day. So you answer, I'm going to be a great dad today. All right? Here's the second question. The question gives direction to the first question, and here it is. Who am I going to be a hero to today? Business success is often about becoming a hero to someone. If you don't define who you want to be a hero to, you might end up not being a hero to anyone. The people you want to be a hero to help you define your day. You can choose to be a hero to your customers, your VIP clients, your workers, a section of your workers, a group of your target market, so on and on and on and on. The focus of each day is different, but it all revolves around your business or work. In the morning of every day, we know what our tasks for the day are going to be. And we can choose to be a hero to someone or a group of people every single day. If at the end of the day you discovered you were a hero to a different person or group, then write that down also. Being a hero to someone might be as simple as giving them a sincere compliment. Doing that every day for a year would mean you gave 365 sincere compliments. Now that's more than what most people give in their entire lifetime. Conclusion. Just like Will Smith, success in life becomes so easy when you focus on what you have to do today and make it the best it can ever be. Lay that one brick as perfectly as you can. Don't worry about tomorrow's work. Just lay today's brick very well. And the two questions that enable you to lay one brick the best way today is, number one, who am I going to be today? And two, who am I going to be a hero to today? Every night before you go to sleep, you can look through your notes and see whether you've laid that one brick as perfectly as you can. And remember, a successful life is a sum of a lot of successful days. Love that article. Huge shout out to David O. And always remember, don't ration the passion, fashion the passion. I'm Eli's dad.